Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a mid-monthly reading for all of the signs, focusing on the areas of career and finance and love and relationships. For the career and finance part of the reading, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot. This is by Sarah Marchetti, and an oracle card from the Life Purpose Oracle Card deck by Doreen. And for the love and relationships, I will use the Wheel of the Year Tarot and pull an oracle card from the Romance Angels deck by Doreen. If I need to clarify anything, I will use my new Zillich Tarot deck if needed. As I like to remind you, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to get a private reading from me. If you are interested in a private reading, you can take a look at the description box below this video. There you'll find all of the information about how to connect with me on INSTANTGO, as well as my site and my email. All right, so I will stop for now, and we'll see each of the signs in 1 second for your mid-monthly reading. Bye for now. Hi Sagittarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your mid-monthly reading. As you can see, I've already shuffled off camera and have laid the spreads to save a little bit of time. And I'm actually starting with your sign because I usually do the videos based on viewing from like the previous videos that I posted. So for the general readings for the month of August, your sign had the highest number of views. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody watching the videos, and I'm starting with you guys. So we'll begin at the top here with the career and finance part of the reading. You have, coming into the last couple of weeks of the month, the 8 of Cups, followed by the 6 of Cups, and the outbound energy for the month of August is the 7 of Pentacles. The card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for career and finance for this last part of August is the Wheel of Fortune. So Major Arcana, number 10 of the Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. And the oracle card from the Life Purpose deck, you have Speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. And we'll get into more about this in a second. So, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy for career and finance, you know, there could, for many of you watching, there could be a definite shift, you know, with regards to your career. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, you know, it's a very karmic card. It's a card that speaks of, you know, destiny, good fortune, you know, things finally going your way. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning now, and things, you might start to see things, you know, actually progressing, things happening. And a lot of these things are very, you know, sort of fated events. So a very powerful energy to have kind of pushing you through the last couple of weeks. And, you know, with the 8 of Cups in the past position, that could be, for many of you, that could be a position, you know, if this is your current job, or just, you know, something that you have been, a place where you've been working, maybe for a while. This is you now, for whatever reason, feeling, you know, emotionally unhappy, unfulfilled, working at that place. Maybe when you first started working there, you know, it was fine and you enjoyed it, but for whatever reason, you're now at a point, you know, in your life, in your career, where you know, that job doesn't offer you really anything. And so you are ready to go in search of something that is going to bring you a greater sense of enjoyment, of fulfillment, right? There could be something connected to the past with the 6 of Cups sitting here in the, you know, in the present position, because this is a cup of, it can speak of people from your past returning. This can have to do with possibly an opportunity linked with someone from your past. Could be a place where you used to work. Could be, you know, somewhere where you used to live. It could be linked in some way to your childhood home where you grew up. The 6 of Cups is it's all about nostalgia. People from the past, possibly, you know, there could be an opportunity, maybe that that is coming to you that has to do with something from the past. You could have worked at the place before. This could have to do with people who used to work with you. This could also be with the Six of Cups. This could be something that you have, maybe an opportunity that you have wanted to do for a long time. This could have been sort of a childhood dream for you, something that you always dreamed of doing. Like ever since you were a child, you sort of thought about getting into whatever this new opportunity is. And then with the Seven of Pentacles as the outbound energy, this is a card of kind of taking stock of what you have achieved so far. It's about feeling happy, feeling like pleased with what you have achieved so far. And you can see that the woman has, 7 pentacles on the tree here, and she actually has a basket, so she's able to kind of reap some of the rewards of her hard work, of her effort. There's definitely fruit, the tree is bearing fruit, so she has been working hard. You're starting to see proof of that, see the fruit of your hard labor. But she's also kind of thinking, okay, well, in order for me to move from the 7 of Pentacles up to the 10 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Pentacles, which is, financial independence, stability, abundance, what do I need to do? If I continue on the same path that I'm currently on, if I stay at the job where I currently am, is that going to get me to where I ultimately need to go? Is there something I need to do differently? How can I change, something to do with the way that I'm earning money, something to do with my career? Is it this walking away? Is it actually leaving behind that? If I do that, will that bring me the money? And there's a change of fortune here. So, with looking, sort of tying all of these cards together, I would say that for many of you, there could be a very karmic, very fated turn of events coming in over the next couple of weeks to do with your career. The way that you make money could in some way have to do with your past, or people from your past. Might have to do with, with the 8 of Cups. This is a card of transition. So it's transitioning out of, this one particular job that maybe you're not that happy in now, but heading towards, it might not happen immediately, but you're sort of, you're taking the necessary steps to move towards whatever this new opportunity is. You do have, the 2 Cups cards and then 1 Pentacles. And so the Suit of Cups is water energy, and it deals with our emotions, our feelings. And, it sort of goes backwards here. It goes from the 8 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. So again, there could be something to do with, walking away. It could even be, leaving or going back to something, going back to a place where you used to work, going back to, reverting back to doing something that you used to do, going back to working with people from your past. And then, we go from the 6 of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles. So yes, different suit, but there is a sort of progression here. And so there's, and the Suit of Pentacles deals with resources, right? It's the suit, it's earth energy. It's the suit of tangible things here in the material realm, such as the money we earn, has to do with material prosperity, finances, our home, education, resources. And so, I think that this, whatever this changes, and especially with the Wheel of Fortune, as this 10, ending, very karmic, wheel turning, things finally going in your favor here, I think that by you going back to whatever this is, it's, I think that it's going to be beneficial as far as, financially speaking. It could be quite a significant choice here, and it might require, that moral courage, that sort of, that inner strength to do it. But again, it could be a head or heart sort of decision, that we have the 6 of Cups. If we think of the 6 in the major arcana, the Lover's card, a head or heart decision. So that could be, again, going back to something that you used to want to do, or that you did previously. But ultimately, I think that, things are going in your favor, and this is very, sort of divinely orchestrated, divine intervention, definitely guiding you as you move through whatever this new change is. Let me take a look at your oracle card here. Let me find my guidebook. I like to read the full meaning for the oracle cards, and we have Speaker. It says, this card indicates that your dream of being a professional speaker is more than a dream. You have much to share with others, and the best way to reach your audience is on the speaker's platform. While it is normal to feel intimidated by the process of presenting your ideas in public, the angels see that your life purpose will help you overcome these fears. In fact, you'll learn to enjoy being a public speaker, according to this card. You may have also received this card because your soul's profession involves some other aspect of teaching or entertainment. For example, you may be destined for acting, dancing, singing, or playing a musical instrument. This card indicates that your life purpose involves a public arena and that you're well suited to bring blessings to a wide audience. Interesting. So for some of you, I mean, there were many different options listed there as far as, when it says public speaking, it doesn't necessarily mean, getting up in front of the public and actually, recording sort of like doing those, I'm thinking of those TED Talks, those types of things. I mean, it can have to do with, like it said here, acting, singing, dancing, being a musician, just being out, using your voice and getting your words out and, or expressing yourself is definitely what's going on with the speaker card here. So let's move on to the love and relationship. So you have in the past position that energies were heading into the last couple of weeks for love and relationships. You have the Seven of Cups, followed by the Knight of Wands. And the outbound energy is the Sun, Major Arcana number 19, the Sun. And the overall energy for love and relationships is very beautiful. You have Major Arcana number 17, the Stars. So you have the moon, you have the sun and the stars, right? So 2 major arcanas out of 4, 1 cups, 1 wands. And your oracle card is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We'll get to that once we go through the main reading here. So again, beginning with this overall energy of the stars, this is the star card. And the star card is a very beautiful energy. It's a healing energy. There could be healing going on over the next couple of weeks within a relationship. This could be healing of yourself, having that sort of deep emotional healing, working on yourself in some way. It's also a card of optimism, of, sort of positive thinking. When you wish upon a star and you kind of set your intentions, put your thoughts out into the universe, you also have to be, you have to be positive and trust in the fact that the universe, will provide, that your wishes will be heard, will be granted. So there's a lot of, positive thinking that goes along with the star card. But it's about, it's wish fulfillment. It's also healing. So if this is you in a relationship, there could be some type of healing. If you've spent time apart, they could be coming back together, working on the relationship again. Okay, lots of different messages for the star card, but let's see how it plays or ties in with the rest of the cards here. So beginning with the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is the suit of cups, we had it up here with the 8. It's again the suit of that deals with our emotions, our feelings, relationships. And sometimes the Seven of Cups card is, much like you can see here with the woman, it's sort of this flight of fancy. She's being carried away by this butterfly-looking kite, with all the cups on it. And that really is sort of the main message of the Seven of Cups, is that, it is this very fanciful, this up in the air kind of like scattered type of energy, and it's great to allow yourself to kind of get caught up in your daydreams, your imagination, and your thoughts while you're thinking about, for example, we're dealing with relationships, what your ideal of a perfect mate is, I would love for this person to, to be intelligent. I would love for this person to be athletic. I would love for this person to be spiritual, whatever, the qualities that you would like in that person. And that's great. But until you actually, decide on one particular person. For example, sometimes this card comes up when you're doing the online dating, or you're on like one of those, the dating apps, that type of thing. And so you're going through all the ads and thinking, well, that one's nice, and that person could be nice, and that one. And it's, until you actually say, all right, I think that I would like to contact this person, and you make the effort, you send the person a message, you set up to go out and have a date with the person, you start to talk to them, you get to know them. Until you actually do that, it's all just up in the air and sort of in this fantasy world. So there's a need to become grounded. There's a need to choose. Sometimes this card appears if you have many different suitors, if you're, dating a lot of different people, and you need to kind of focus your energies on one, maybe release a couple of the others, that we have on this string, and focus on one person. Maybe that one person, is the one who could bring you healing or bring you joy. Now, there's this Knight of Wands coming in. Could be an actual person. If so, this would typically be more of a middle-aged fire sign individual. Sagittarius like yourself, Aries or Leo. And this is fast-paced energy. You can see he's kind of charging in here, right? And out of all of the Knights, he is the fastest moving. So this could be, quite quickly. You could, maybe this person comes charging in, you meet them. Also, this is a very fiery, very exciting, very passionate type of energy. So you could be, again, you could be meeting up with this person. Maybe you're deciding to, take things to the next level. So go out on a date with them. Actually, if you have only been dealing with them in this sort of virtual world, then, actually get out and go do something with them. Go have a date, go on a date with them. And then with the sun as the outbound energy, I mean, this is beautiful. It's very warm, very, it has to do with abundance and good health and vitality and happiness. And with this, coming in after this Knight of Wands, this individual, it could be a very advantageous, a very positive experience, a very positive relationship. If this is you, and again, with this Star card, with this healing and wish fulfillment, I mean, this Knight of Wands could actually be coming in and could kind of change maybe, the way that you have been. If you have been out of the dating scene for a while, maybe this person comes in to kind of change your mind and say, all right, I'll give love a second chance. If you haven't wanted to do that for a while, then this is, now moving forward with that. If you're already in a relationship, things could be quite, passionate, quite exciting over the next couple of weeks. Maybe you're scheduling to, arranging to go traveling. Maybe you're getting away with your significant other, right? You might be going somewhere and have a very romantic, very sort of passionate time together. It could, again, with the Sun card, you might be going away, to a sunny location. Maybe this is going to the beach. Maybe if not, it's just, you spending time together, and it's all very, very positive, very uplifting, very passionate, and could also be sort of this healing, this rest, this spending time together. It could be very helpful and very healing for you as a couple. So a couple of different messages coming through. Let's take a look at let me find my guidebook for the romantic feelings card. And this card says, the stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you have met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you have recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. a partner definitely brings those feelings to the surface. However, they will within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you will receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. Yeah, and definitely, I mean, what I was sort of saying about, if you haven't wanted to, get back out into the dating scene, well, this is about allowing yourself to do that, and again, going back to the Seven of Cups card, it's wonderful to say, oh, I'd love to have a new relationship, but then you're still, doing the same thing that you always do, sitting at home, maybe on the sofa, watching whatever you watch on the TV. Well, you're not going to meet people that way, right? You actually have to make the effort, get grounded, come down out of the sky here and say, okay, you know what? I enjoy whatever it might be, painting. So, I'm going to join a local artist or a paint club or go to one of those painting sessions. And, and by doing that, you might meet somebody who, has a lot in common with you, who might be a good match for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of August. Bye for now.